say what they can't radio.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We are Living Single with Friends.
I'm Natasha.
I'm Crystal.
Anissa.
Khalif.
I know it's been a minute, but we're back.
We are back.
We're back. Hey, Jacinia.
Hey, Jacinia. Hi, darling.
I feel like it's been so long.
It has been.
Y'all know, hey, Farrah, you know we take off November and December. We got way too many birthdays.
Hey, Winston.
Way too many holidays going on. But we are finally back.
Yes.
So, with that being said, I don't think y'all have any man crushes, do y'all?
I do.
You do?
Hey, Jen.
Hey.
Mikael Bridges.
Wait, that threw me off. That threw me way off.
I think we all do, though.
Mikael Bridges is not even that cute.
So?
I mean,
go ahead.
To you, he ain't.
mine is Plies.
Really?
Because after the election,
You shocked me with this.
Because after the election, he was like, I know we heard, I know we this, I know we that. You know, he was consoling and just, you know, shouting out Black women. I was like, I felt that because this has been rough.
It's a lot.
This has been rough.
It's
So
a lot. I don't have
shout
a
out to Plies.
Oh, I take that back. I do.
Who you got?
Morris Chestnut.
Always.
Only because of his new show that just came out.
It's
Have y'all
good?
watched- What is so funny? The new show that just came out is really good.
What's the name of the show?
Watson?
Is it on Netflix?
No, it's on CBS or NBC, one of those channels. I don't know.
My man crush is Jalen Hurts.
Oh.
Okay.
That little boy is fine.
Who?
Jalen Hurts.
The football player.
The football player.
He played with the Eagles, right?
Eagles.
Yep.
He is
The
nice
quarterback?
looking.
The light
Whatever position he is.
Oh, let me show you him.
He cute.
Light skinned guy, right?
Yeah. Hopefully they make it this time because, baby, they was hurt. And they ain't won the Super Bowl last time.
I don't know. I want them to win. I don't know much about football, so I can't even go into it. But
I need my Chiefs to beat them.
The Chiefs.
Yeah, so we got a 3-peat.
The Chiefs. You're a Chiefs fan? Since when?
Bandwagon.
3 years ago.
Bandwagon.
When they were up for the
No,
Super
they
Bowl.
told me to pick a team. And the year I picked them, they won.
Let me tell you something.
I heard that story last year. That's all. I'm agreeing with you. I heard last
I'm
year.
about to say.
No, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, they was like, you got to pick a team. And I couldn't pick
Kylie's
one.
about to tear me up.
So I picked them. I said, I'm going to go with the man on the commercial.
Is that my girl KO?
The quarterback on the commercial.
Or is that
Is that
Kanika?
Taylor Swift?
No,
Hello?
she
Is
did
that
the defense.
Karen or Kanika?
Who? I don't know, because it don't pop up like that on here. now.
Oh, well, hey, I'm not sure which one it is, but I think it's
They
Kanika.
Only one that's on here is Quanda.
Your,
Hey, Quanda.
Your sorority sister.
Winston.
Oh,
Farrah.
I can't
Jacinia. Me, and Matrix Enterprises.
Okay.
Oh.
No, Quanda is my work at work.
Hey, Miss Renee. So we missed a lot. So first I wanted to do a quick recap. Anything that y'all wanted to leave behind in 2024 or glad that 2024 is over, and what did you want to accomplish in 2025?
I think for me, I'll just start off by saying this. That was my New Year's resolution.
What?
Leaving it behind. Like anything that was troubling my spirit still, replaying bad situations or issues in my head that may have triggered things. I went to Aruba for my birthday and I left a lot of that shit in Aruba. I was like, fuck, I'm not bringing it back to the States with me. Like I meditated on it. I let it go. If you did something wrong to me or just like, you know, just shortchange me and I tried my best to fix it, even if I didn't break it, I was just like, this ain't on me no more. Like I'm done with it. I'm done with the person. I'm done with the situation. That's it. That's it. It's no more. It's not holding up no more. No more mental space.
No more rent-free living in my head.
Yep.
Anybody else?
For me, I think it was basically I wanted to get to that stage of forgiving. Like you said, like when you left things behind, when you went to Aruba and stuff like that. I really want to get to that stage of forgiving, and that comes with like fasting and praying. So I started out the year pretty good and consistent with that. So I'm trying to leave all that stuff behind as well because I don't want to. And I don't want to carry that baggage anymore. I don't want to carry that heavy load, and it's still.
It takes work. It takes time. It's not an overnight thing.
Tugs at me a little bit because I think I'm being tested because there's certain people that talk to me and I'll be like, I can't help my face expressions, but I'm still trying to have a normal conversation with some folks. But that's
interesting. So you can have a conversation with somebody that you don't want to talk to, and your face is all like, like, why are you talking to me? But you're interested in talking to them.
Huh? I'm not interested in talking.
She's trying to be cordial.
I'm trying to be cordial.
Okay.
So it's all a big learning process.
That it is.
For sure.
You know, I never make New Year's resolutions.
I didn't say that.
What's up, New Year's?
I didn't listen to the question.
I'm just saying it's basically the same thing. But I just want to be better than last year.
You think that's the same thing?
What we want to leave in last year and stuff like
yeah,
pretty much the same as a resolution.
I can see that.
I never looked at it like that.
But I just want to be better than last year.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I know the seeds that I planted, they are growing. I continue to water them. And hopefully God continues to cover me and my cup will runneth over as it's been doing.
I'm liking these frames. I keep staring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right after staring.
That was a word.
No, seriously. Like, that mustard seed faith has been working on me. So, like, I'm not going to lie. One thing that I've been, like, scared because y'all know I went through a rough season. And a lot of seeds was planted and they flourished in 2024, like quarter 3. And it's been good. So I'm like hoping that I don't wait for how you waiting for the other shoe to drop. So I'm trying to get that paranoia off me because I had been in that place of like having to pivot so many times. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to just be happy for where I'm at and not worry about tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, I think it's good that you realize that you planted seeds on good ground, and it's a process. Now you're waiting for harvest. You should stop saying I'm waiting for the shoe to drop and say I'm waiting for my harvest time.
So because it has flourished, like I said, it has been moving up. Like things are looking great, much better than what they were in so many areas. So it's like holding my breath, like. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be true. So I'm like trying to not think that way about it. So
2024 for me was very interesting. I say that every year. I feel like I get placed in these uncomfortable, unfamiliar
places.
So do you feel like they make you stronger? Okay. Well, that's what it's about.
In some parts.
So I feel like when it comes to that, like, I'm like, is this the lesson you trying? What lesson I'm getting out of this part? Like, I learned this already, So like, why am I revisiting it? But it's always something to uncover, and I'm just like, that is the challenging part. Because you're like, I'm tired of circling this mountain. Like, what am I not getting? Like, what am I not getting?
That's crazy too, because some nights I'm like literally pacing back and forth, right? Mm-hmm. I swear, I was like, God, why am I still in my waiting season? Like, what am I not doing correctly? What am I missing the mark on? And God literally said to me, you are not ripe enough for me to unplug you. You're not ripe enough. You still get upset with some things. You still let some things, too many things don't bother. It takes a while for me to get irritated. Really but when it does, it irritates.
And I tell people that too.
They said felt that.
I tell people all the time, I can handle the big things. It's the little things that drive me up a wall because it's the principle behind it. Some shit shouldn't just happen. Some things should not just happen.
Right.
And so I can handle but it's the principle. And someone called me sensitive the other day, and I'm working on that too. I'm like, but you want me to be sensitive to your situations when you need me to be, but then when I'm aware, it's like, oh, you being too sensitive. Don't do that. Right. But my sensitivity comes from a place of the principle. There's certain things that should just not happen. Like people that love me.
Certain things that should not be
That's what I'm saying. It should not be said. Should not be done. And it's a violation.
It is.
So I get it. But also in that waiting period, I felt like I was in a waiting period for a lot of things. I was shielded. I was shielded from so much.
So you're grateful that
yes. Oh my God. I like when I look back, I'm like, that hurt.
Thank you for what
it was covering.
You didn't allow.
Yes, it was covering. It was really covering. Cause I'm looking at stuff now and I'm like, like I don't mean to laugh at it, but it's the truth. I dodged a major bullet and I couldn't see it then. I thought I was being, reprimanded or, just overlooked, but it made sense. It all made sense.
Yeah.
And my main thing I kept asking was like, why am I going through this? Because I'm not no messed up person.
But the real question is, why not?
That's what I'm fighting with.
Yeah.
Like,
and sometimes the lesson ain't for you. Unfortunately, sometimes you get used.
Yeah, and that's what I can't.
Yeah,
like,
sometimes it's not
like
for you.
I was at that breaking point to like I wanted to snap so bad.
Yeah.
But it's like it's consequences with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's like I had to really sit down and think about it. Like, and I'm not comparing, but I'm saying like all these people out here, they be doing all this crap to other people and all this stuff happening. It's like when you're praying about certain things and you're trying to get closer to God.
It's harder.
It's
harder.
easier
it's
for
like
the
I'm
enemy.
getting pushed back.
It's the devil.
It's easier for the enemy to attack you because
he knows
you're asking for things, right? And the devil can hear everything that you ask for.
So
sometimes you get like, I want a man, right? And I'm not saying this to you. Right. Like, I want a man. Like, Lord, please give me a man. And a man's gonna come out, right? And gonna be attached to somebody else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's not for you. But it's to see, we always blame or try to blame the devil, but sometimes it's God testing you as well to see if you're ready or not. So I'm like, we understand what you're saying. Thank God I dodged the bullet sometimes, in some instances, but in some, like, things happen so that you can understand and see.
Yeah, you gotta
go through something.
He gonna send you. He gonna really test you. It's really all a test.
Yeah.
It's really.
How many tests I gotta go through?
And that's the thing. It's like
I say, dang, I make these.
And that's why I'm nervous because I ain't been tested lately. Because remember, a while ago I was like, I don't have patience for anything. This wasn't even related to like relationships. It was just patience. And if you ask for patience, he gonna test you.
Troy.
Hey, Troy.
Everything, work, school, family, like I had to be patient with everything. So be careful what you ask for, because he's gonna say, that's what you want to conquer. Let me test you on that. Let me see if you really can handle that.
Yeah. Last year I went through a period too where it's like, I know I have so many people around me, but I felt like I was by myself. Like I felt like I was alone for, I would say, the last 4 months of the year. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm
been there.
I don't know. I just felt like I was by myself. On top of still like grieving, I would say.
Okay.
I just felt like I was by myself.
Yeah. Well, all right. Any Valentine's Day plans?
I'll be with y'all.
With that being said, y'all gonna be at game night. The 11th, February 11th, that's Signature, 7:30 p.m. game night space, tournament, R&B bingo, Jenga, Uno. Come out.
We hope to see y'all there. Bring somebody. And then we're going to have y'all sign up for our speed dating event.
Yes. We got giveaways. We got gifts. So you're going to come and have a good time. So just make sure you are there.
Oh, but we had gifts?
We got gifts.
Y'all should have told me. I could have saved some of them gifts I bought.
Oh, God.
What'd you do?
I just gave them out for my senior day today.
What kind of gifts was there?
I'm just joking.
Y'all
ain't want no basketballs and stuff.
No, absolutely not.
Did you take pictures of it?
Yeah.
What? Show me later.
A senior day?
Yeah.
No,
I mean of what you put together for.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, show me later.
I thought you meant it. They said out there, I like gifts.
Okay. Who's that?
Quanda.
The gifts.
Quanda.
Oh, okay.
Gifts. Let's go.
Yes.
It's gonna be a good time.
It's
gonna be a good time.
We need a lot of guys to come too. We love y'all.
I've been telling
we want y'all to be there. Bring your guy friends.
Some say they coming, but
I hope so. We're gonna hold y'all to it. So it's been a couple of things going on in the media that we didn't get a chance to talk on. First,
like Trump is our president.
No, we're gonna say that. So first, it is Papoose and Remy Ma.
Oh,
right? Yes. They broke up.
Got back together. Did they?
No, they officially over.
Now. They were still dabbling.
Oh, really? Because I don't know if Remy Ma's with anybody, but Pat Poose.
The rapper.
She's with he with somebody. She
drill rapper.
She cheated. Well, allegedly.
Right.
Okay.
Don't get us
right under the bus.
People. But allegedly, she had stepped out on
with the drill.
Oh, that's what got him upset.
Guy who he supposedly knocked out.
Let me see if I can find this picture.
Oh, that's why he got upset.
Wait,
do you really think that Pat Poose was holding Remy Ma down the whole time?
You know what?
What? While she was locked up? No, but
he said no, but
I mean, that's just the way the cookie crumbled because it'd be like girl news get locked up.
Somebody was like they both downgraded
doing their thing, and I mean,
well, it's somewhat women will hold it down.
I mean, it's a few that's gonna probably be, but I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, really quick. I gotta go back to Facebook. Kiana said, "Dealing with things by yourself can definitely build character and help you find strength you never knew you had."
Yes, it does. Amen.
Thank you, girl.
To that.
Kiana
said they both downgraded.
Kiana, you gotta come to our game night.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
She said, "Dealing with things by yourself can definitely build character and help you find strengths you never knew you had." And Nia said, "I think so, but if he wasn't, he did a good job hiding it." Okay, he probably paid whoever he was dealing with. Talking about Papoose.
Because no females ever came out and said they was
That's a long time. How
it was almost 2 years.
Right.
Well, it was a 10-year sentence, right? But she did about 6 or 7, something like that.
Right.
Long enough.
Yeah.
But but you got to give him credit because he was consistent in those visits.
Yeah.
So.
He for sure.
They didn't have any kids together at the time, right?
No, they did not.
Not at the time.
Okay, so
go ahead. Go ahead.
So if he holds you down, I'm just playing angel's advocate.
Like I went to jail?
Yes.
Good Lord.
You went to jail. He holds you down. Do you mean like you can never get mad at him or be like, I don't want to be with him no more? No, I mean like he's not who I thought he like. Am I obligated to be with you forever?
No.
Yes.
I'm just asking.
Look at the roles were reversed, right?
I mean,
Nia said 7 summers. Nia said 7 summers.
7 summers.
And Yasmin said no. She don't think that he was being faithful. Yeah. Oh, she don't think that he cheated, or she don't think that he was.
Oh no, you said you think no. You said was he holding her down? She said no.
Okay.
Define holding her down. Define
like that was he wasn't with anybody else.
That's what that means.
He did a bit. He did a bit.
Yes, I feel like holding you down. No, seriously.
Putting money on your book.
Yeah.
Coming to visits,
sending the
That's
holding you down. Emailing you back.
Like, they were together though.
Oh.
If you and your man's together, he get locked up. Are you going 7 years without dealing with? Didn't
they get conjugal visits?
They got
visits.
They
wasn't married, so they don't get conjugal.
They wasn't married.
Are you going to go 7 years without dealing with anyone else?
Like being faithful? Absolutely not. Giving money, and visits.
See,
yes.
I'm a realist. I get locked up 3 to 5 years, 7 years. He's having sex with somebody.
Right.
I just have to be honest about that.
But Papoose said he did not.
I lie.
What else would say?
That's what she said.
You're a lie.
Like being faithful, absolutely not. Giving money and visits.
Oh,
yeah.
Nia say no. She's not doing a bid with nobody.
Listen.
The minute they say that he gonna be there more than
call me
10 days. No.
More than 2 days.
You're not doing a bid with nobody.
A bid?
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of did a bid.
If it's my husband.
My homies held me down when they was on the street. I'm holding them down.
Right.
What's up?
But you mean okay? But our definitions of doing a bid is different. So you saying that
they wasn't my man, so
right? I'm talking about you in a relationship with somebody.
So we've had this conversation.
Kiana
before.
said no time.
If he was good to me, yes, I'm a stick. I'm a stick beside him. Commissary calls you get
on that bus.
Yeah, I'm going. But if he was doing me dirty and it was drama on the way in and this and that,
you're out.
I'm out.
Yeah, until he paroled to your house.
And he showed up on my doorstep.
I'm
like, don't give nobody my address.
With my husband.
Don't give nobody my address.
With my husband, yes, because he's probably locked up because of me.
Yeah, no. I don't think that he didn't have anybody. Like he was doing something.
Because men
So-
are different.
Men
from
can't be
women.
alone.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
A woman can hold down.
I think so too.
A man
For
can't.
7 years? You gonna hold out for 7 years?
Man can hold down.
A man cannot hold out for 7 years.
He can't. A man can't really hold out for
So
3
you
days.
think? So if he in jail
Would you say
for
hold
7
out?
years,
Meaning
you
what?
think he doing something in jail besides?
for 7
Them
years?
correction officers for sure.
Oh my God!
I tell him like, hey, you better pay him something. Like do something.
Say that again.
Say what?
Pay them.
Oh, you said them. Are we in the them day or
No,
we in
she was
the
referring to her maid.
The correction
Oh,
officer. Like,
okay.
you get the correction officer.
Oh, he
Pay-
doing something
pay
else
that money.
with the boys. Oh
Oh
God!
God.
They said prison sex ain't gay sex.
What? I've heard someone say
Like
that. I've heard somebody.
You know
somebody said, I said, what?
What?
Somebody, Kalila, I'm sorry, on Facebook said, nope, the minute you get in the back of that car, you're done. You're done.
Case closed. And so am I.
So how do y'all feel about Papoose being with Clarissa Shields?
They
Is that
actually
how-
look happy.
Do I?
She's like,
I don't
she
particularly
walking
care
down
for
the
her.
thing. She had a fight.
I don't
on
know her like
Sunday.
that.
Huh?
Sunday.
Anybody see her
Oh,
movie? Her
Baddies
movie
or
came
something?
back.
No.
She had a movie.
What
She's a boxer.
Wait, what you just say?
Oh, I'm Maddie's. I thought. Because somebody said something about they was
She
fighting.
was a baddie.
No, she's a boxer.
She a boxer.
She was boxing.
Anybody seen her movie? She had a
No.
movie come out.
Oh, he
I
had
don't
to get a
think
boxer.
That's what somebody
Okay.
said.
They was
He
going
went in-
back and forth.
That's what somebody said. She ain't got to worry about fighting because Remy a shooter.
Yeah.
Play him if you want to.
Hello?
Oh my God.
So then I move into Ocho Cinco
Right,
and
wow.
Sherelle. I thought they were going to be together for a long time.
Watching Wags, that lady is a mean girl.
She is, though.
She's a
We
mean
knew-
girl.
we
She's
knew
just,
that.
I did not.
No, I knew she was a mean girl.
And I don't like what.
She was on another show before.
Oh. And he
Real
just,
estate
you know,
show.
you got to watch how you talk about people and judge people because she judging the hell out of Stoney and look at your shit raggedy with Ocho right now.
Yeah.
Raggedy. And you want to judge her? Like, honestly, I have a problem with, I feel like all of the women are lighter skinned. Stoney is the only dark skinned one. They're giving a hard time. I don't like that. Like over a sex tape that somebody else leaked. It was with her man
Yeah.
at the time. And she sued 50 and got money. Like,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
judging me off that? Oh, how you associate, how you, like, she's very superficial and I don't like that.
Yeah. Kalila on Facebook said that Papoose actually looks happy.
He does.
But with Chad, I knew the issue would be like this girl loves to spend money. Chad is very cheap. Like he tell you, I don't ride first class. I get on coach with everybody else. He buys his jewelry from Claire's.
From Claire's.
He eats McDonald's. He not about eating out like that, you know. And he drives a little Fiat. I don't know how he got all them kids and drives a Fiat,
For
but
real.
whatever. But he's very cheap. I don't want to say frugal. He is cheap. So I knew that wasn't going to last. And she wanted him to sign a prenup, and he wasn't with it.
And he was, I want 25%. She said, you out your goddamn mind.
Yeah. And she's a very good real estate.
She is
is.
mean and condescending.
She is. She is definitely mean and condescending.
Yeah.
Very judgy. I don't like it. The
So,
vibe.
I personally believe that she thought he was going to break out of it because I remember he told the story on Club Shay Shay that the reason why he had married her because they went to McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah.
And she ordered up. She wasn't shy to do it. She was like,
Yeah.
But do you really think that she wanted to be at McDonald's?
I don't think so. So I think she, like I said, I think
You can't
she
do that
thought
with every
he
man,
was
though.
going to outgrow it or something with her.
Mm.
Kiana says she's very mean and petty,
Mhm.
and the prenup rules were wild. She definitely is. I don't like her. And I think with her, like, she was trying to win him over by going to McDonald's. And this is something that he's always going to do, right? It's not like this one time I'm going to do it, and then we're going to go to Ruth Chris or wherever the next. No, he's not. He's taking you back
So
to McDonald's.
she just said, I just finished up an episode and she said that they were having a petty argument because it was like 3 a.m. They just finished doing the do. And he's like, I'm hungry. And she's like, yeah, me too. And he like, I'm hungry. And she's like, me too.
Right.
And he got up and left. And she's like, where you going? She's like, I'm going to McDonald's.
Right.
He went to McDonald's
get her nothing to
and
eat.
get her nothing. Come back in his house and don't bring me no food.
It will be war.
Like, yeah. And I don't even want McDonald's, but it's the mere
Right.
fact.
Yeah.
You could have said,
It's the principle.
it's the principle. It's the principle of
bringing
it
no
all.
fries on
A
no
fries, a hot sea orange, or nothing. It's the principle.
There's no nuggets.
Right.
That's the
A
funny part.
McFlurry, not a damn thing. Yeah, he petty. I
Hey,
can't do
Sean.
petty man. I can't do petty man.
Hey, Pat. I thought they were making. She was part owner of that show that he had with Shay Shay. It's not Club Shay Shay. It's the
What
after
is
something.
it?
No, because Club Shay Shay is what he do by himself.
The podcast.
Right. But the podcast with the both of them is called something else. Like
Oh.
something at night or something.
Yeah.
But she was part owner of that. So let me get my notes. Oh, the game. The game had his baby with whatchamacallit.
Yes, yes.
That baby
yes.
is so cute.
Beautiful.
What's that girl's name?
I don't know. I'll be like
That's
Edwin's daughter.
Rosada's daughter over there.
Shanice.
Shanice, yes.
Shanice.
But his daughter is pretty.
She is
Yeah.
pretty.
She's a pretty girl.
What did they have? I'm sorry, they had
A boy.
A boy.
Oh.
Because that daughter would have had a problem with that.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
She
She's
would have had a problem with that.
Die hard daddy.
Mhm.
Yes. Pretty baby.
A
For
question
sure.
for you. How do you feel about Anthony Davis being traded?
That was the dumbest thing in the. Like that don't even make sense.
People are losing their minds. Imagine being asleep, deep sleep, and somebody screams in the middle of the night.
That
It startles you.
Yes.
I almost fell out the bed. I thought something happened.
That was the dumbest trade that I think in the history of the NBA.
Yeah, that's like
First of all, Luka don't play no type of defense.
on top of that,
And he is he's injured.
AD is too right now.
What
The abs,
what?
his stomach, something with his
Yeah.
stomach.
But he was still playing though.
No, he out now.
He was? I thought he was
But
playing.
it's like he's leading us in scoring, leading us in
Mhm.
rebounding, leading us in blocks.
But I read it as though that
So
they
you-
didn't.
And then he's a center. I mean,
You lost
you
your big man.
losing your right to let this dude off the bench come in who's fighting a case with his domestic violence.
I ain't know about
Oh,
that.
I ain't know about
So-
that. Oh,
Yeah,
the
he
white
beat his girlfriend.
He looked like it.
No, that boy with that the little like mohawk fro, that young boy. Yeah, him.
Oh,
Why and you put him in as he don't play much as is. Now you're gonna give him a starting position.
Mm.
so the way I was explained, so they took the boy from Texas because
Luka.
because he's always like he's not exercising. They don't want to pay him. He's always out. And it was like, we're gonna pay somebody. We might as well pay a good player like AD. That's how
Yeah.
I was.
I think it was smart for Dallas. I'm thinking
It was
it's a
but
great
Dallas
move for
is
Dallas.
great.
my
Yeah.
thought
But
is
for the
why
Lakers, I'm like, I don't know how
as
it's gonna work for y'all.
big as of a franchise the Lakers are,
Right.
what sense does
Like
that
it's
make?
definitely
On
a
top
game
of that,
for Dallas.
you bring in another, basically say shooting guard, because I don't see him playing big or nothing else. Like you bring another shooting guard. Now what you gonna do with Austin Reeves?
Right.
Austin
I love me
Reeves.
some headband Reeves.
Oh,
That's
okay.
my boy.
I like Austin.
I
so
like
now
him.
you got the ball supposed to be in his hand. The ball's and Reeves getting more touches now, and then LeBron's supposed to do what?
Do it.
Now
No.
LeBron gonna be the point guard again.
Now on a relationship side of it, I just watched a documentary and AD's house. Oh my God. 30 million or something like that. Maybe 3. I don't know.
That too.
Amazing.
Now I gotta move.
Would you move? What would you tell your husband? You be like,
we gotta go.
we gotta go.
Yeah.
No,
Are you kidding?
Get you a loft.
You're married to Anthony
he only gotta live
Davis.
there while he's in season.
Yo, he only gotta live there while he in season.
You're married to
well,
Anthony
we only gotta
Davis.
live there while he in
He
season.
just bought that house. They just bought that house. Maybe 2 years, but the house is huge. It's beautiful. To me, that's still
Right.
like
And
we
then when
just
he's
got
on
here.
training camp and all that stuff,
You
he ain't
moving?
home much anyway. So
Kids in school or whatever, the
We
nannies.
we coming to every game. We
Yeah,
home
I'm
now.
flying and get you a
You
little
couldn't
loft.
pay me to live in California.
Wow.
Did you not
It's burnt down to the
Did you not
ground.
just see what they went through?
Well,
And then
they
they
ain't go through it.
They go through
They
that
probably
all the
ain't-
time.
Oh, yeah.
Those wildfires.
Yeah.
They be having, what is it? Tornadoes and stuff. Not tornadoes over there.
Earthquakes.
What's that? Mudslides and shit.
Oh.
Hell no,
Too
no.
much going on.
That's why I cannot leave New Jersey, okay? I cannot.
I don't know.
I was in OKC.
Child.
Make us
I'm gonna tell you
leave
this.
America. I was looking at property in Aruba, and ain't looking too bad right
I was in
now.
Oklahoma City. Guess what kind of animal I saw?
A wild pig. What you say?
No.
Oh,
That's what you would think, right? Like it's country.
because
country.
I was somewhere. I was looking at something. They
He's
got
like,
the
"Oh,
wild
wow."
pigs.
No.
And they was like, these ain't regular pigs. I'm like, well, y'all ain't in Africa. What is this? They was like, there's some type of herd, a different kind of pig.
They look like pigs look
Wait,
dirty,
did you
but
say
those
in
wild pigs look
Africa?
filthy,
I was
right?
like, what the hell
What you
y'all
what you
live
saying?
at?
Yeah, I saw that.
No.
That's what it looked
That's
like.
what it looked like. It
it's
looked like a mixed
hyena.
one, and it's in America.
Yeah.
It was like, and they will run up on your lawn.
Wait, who?
Yeah. Y'all think I'm fucking someone
But
over that way.
But I saw a bobcat
Oh yeah, no.
just walking around in the middle of the day. I'm like, that's normal?
No. Yeah.
Wait, what?
A
A
bobcat.
bobcat.
Hey, where you was
Oklahoma
Oklahoma.
City.
No, I'm saying.
I was in the van.
I was
No.
with you.
I was in the car. I was in
And
the
it was
car.
just walking like a stray cat.
Yes. And at first we was like, well, what? We're like, what is that?
And it was hot.
Yes. We like, go back. We went back. That was a bobcat.
No.
It was.
But it's hot though. That's what
What
throws
do you
you off.
First of all, let's about it.
So
So what the people on the street was doing as it was coming?
I don't know. And
Nobody was
It's
around.
a huge homeless population out there.
Mm.
And everywhere that we go, I guess I'll be feeling like there are not supposed to be any homeless people here.
Right.
But it was
You said life is better outside of New Jersey. Why are y'all homeless? New Jersey sucks.
That's
boy.
it. Or New York,
Right.
right? But it was so many homeless people like living on, it's nothing but land out there. So everything is like clay, like the dirt. The roads weren't regular roads. It's like clay. It was too much. It was a culture shock for sure.
And these cats just be walking.
Walking around. I only saw one.
That's enough because there's more of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more of them.
So who would you say had the most homeless
Vegas.
No. I think
out of
Louisiana.
Louisiana, LA,
Oh, I forgot. No, LA.
LA.
Charlotte is growing too.
For sure.
Charlotte is growing.
Really?
It's like they got a little area that's like Tent City. Kind of like
No,
Cali
Tent
is growing.
City. Yeah, Tent
It's
City
growing.
is
It's getting bad.
wild. I think LA had the most for me.
Philly
Like
got a
they
lot
were on
too.
the high. No,
That's
in LA they were on the highway.
Yeah, under the bridges.
Oh yeah.
Like it's so many of them.
It's sad.
And I would think that it was Louisiana because they're so displaced. But the thing about LA for me is that I'm paying $1 million for my property.
For me to come out.
For me to come outside, literally outside of my door, and there's homeless people on my sidewalk.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Right? Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
and
It makes
it's
you put
because
things in perspective.
exactly like where are these people being placed? What kind of opportunities do you have? But a lot of people who are homeless, especially in California, they don't want to work
Yeah.
Mm.
because they get more money
No.
Yeah.
being on the street.
Right. And that's crazy for the people to
I
like.
can't do it.
Mm-mm.
I would rather be in the bed than to be.
Yeah,
know what I'm
no. Damn
saying?
that check. I'm going to work. Don't know how I'm
They don't wanna
what
pay
the night is
taxes
going
and
to
stuff.
bring.
Right.
Where you're sleeping, what could happen to you, the weather. I ain't got time.
And the fact that some people are really comfortable
Content. They were
and
yeah.
content with that.
Well,
It's
it's a
mind-boggling.
it's a
It's a
mindset
mindset.
too.
Yeah.
Because some people are like, I don't want the government controlling me and taking money out, taxes out of my,
Mm-mm. Yeah, no.
And that's another thing.
And another thing.
Like when you look at people like that, you be like, they just don't have no care nowhere. Here I am.
Worried about everything, trying to keep up.
depressed, and they just be out here happy for 50 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spare
Yeah.
change.
Some of them.
Some of them.
Some of
Set
them.
$1, bitch.
Right. Highfalutin. And they don't want your food. They want
Change,
your
right.
money.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So we're going to wrap this up. We could not have this conversation. The 47th president of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, is making it hard, y'all.
He all right with me. Say, I just wanted to see y'all react.
We need another one. No.
Making it hard for the people out here. They came down on the people of the city of Newark. ICE came out of nowhere.
Where? No.
Yes.
For real?
They were
Man.
they will pay if you got anybody that you want to turn in, they will give you $750.
Oh,
So
no.
that's why that girl was like, I got 3 in the back, 1 in the front. Yes. Chicago. She
Yes.
was like, she said, how about you say? This one don't speak no English. I said, she's going to hell. She's going straight to
It was
hell.
even
And it started in the Ironbound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
So my
they-
cousin in
they come
Cali,
into schools.
she was going through the whole fire situation. Thank God she recovered from that. Like she got out. But I forget whatever area she sent us a video. She was like, ICE has swept this area. She was like, it's usually packed. She's like, nobody's out here.
No, they might not have swept the area, but people are afraid to go
That
outside.
too. But that
So
too.
if you
She
go
said,
down Springfield Avenue,
but
in
she
the
was like,
morning,
they were outside. So she saw them like rounding people up. And she said
Yeah.
it was the saddest thing.
always clear
if you
now.
go down Springfield Avenue in the morning, Home Depot clear. In Irvington by Don's Diner,
Clear.
clear.
They used to be over
no one is
Scotland Road.
outside.
You know, we go
Right.
across
I was about to
Scotland
say, it
Road.
was so
You pass.
many Mexicans
It
right
was.
there.
And they
If I
stand
hold
by
you,
that
the
Bravo.
cops was barricading a thing not too long ago on Springfield.
And this is how I feel, right? It might not be popular.
There was one in
or
South
whatever.
Jersey and in Philly too. Shaking my head.
Wow.
It might not be popular, but I feel like if they're here already, let them stay, right? I don't agree with the people who come over here like forcefully or illegally.
Oh yeah.
I was watching some documentary where they were underneath the, in between the bottom of the car and
Yeah, that's wild.
Right.
they were stuffed in there, right? So of course people
The paneling.
Yeah.
Like the side.
they come here for better opportunities, but I feel like you should just have
That's
you
a
should
long
have to
ride.
come here
the right way.
the right way.
Right.
Especially
And-
if you're benefiting off of the
Absolutely.
finances.
You're getting the assistance and you're getting the food
The
stamps.
mayor of New York at one point was giving them $3,000.
That's why they were
Hello, me. I need some money.
That's why they were
Yeah,
super
like,
yes.
$5,000.
So, okay,
I was
fine.
like,
I was like,
I was.
That
First of
was
all,
crazy.
it's sad to see it, but guess what?
We stuck at
Yeah, people voted them in.
Who people?
No,
Gay people.
those. Let me tell you something.
Because they ain't want a
Right
woman.
And I told you, and yeah. So it's this someone at my job, right? A full-blown Trump supporter. He was very arrogant around election time. He said, "This country is what Trump needs." Last week, ICE came and got his mother, his wife, and his brother.
So I just don't understand that. Like,
But
I don't.
why they ain't getting Trump?
But wait, how he married? He must not be really married. Because if he
can't be married.
if they're married,
They would
then
have got him.
But you know, they'll say they
Oh
married.
no, they said they taking him.
But they married. I thought you become a legal citizen.
Yeah,
when
but
you married.
then he say something about the ones that married. Then he taking him.
How they get married over here? Oh, they must have came over here. Okay.
Yeah, like
Right.
maybe you know how that
I
go.
think he was here first, and he worked and stuff like that.
Mm.
I just feel like
Oh, they said you are confusing Venezuelan with illegal immigrants. Illegal immigrants do not and cannot receive assistance.
oh, I thought one of y'all wanted to respond to that. So for me, right, here's my perspective. I know Black people struggle. It ain't always right. It ain't always fair. And I use this example. We know the damage of calling the cops on each other.
Right.
Right.
I'm not calling the cops on you unless I absolutely have to.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to put business out there, but I know we know a kid that was stealing bikes. And the guy that backyard he was in did not call the cops. Because I feel like he knew if I call the cops on this young boy, it's going to go left. I feel like if you were of that community, how could you turn your back on your people like that and vote somebody in knowing what he's going to do?
Right.
He said what he was going to do. He said it. And y'all voted him in. So now I'm supposed to have sympathy. I got my own fight to fight with my own people. Not to say that I don't sympathize with y'all, but you weren't smart enough to think about the collective.
Right.
You were so hell-bent on being prejudiced, trying to be above, and trying to be white. Like some of them want to be, looked at as equal to them. You played yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You played yourself.
I wasn't going to comment, but I will. I'm more so speaking on the illegal immigrants that come over here and they have children over here. Those children are now eligible for benefits, which means that they get free lunch, reduced lunch. I remember paying like $2 a day
A day.
for Jabari to eat lunch.
Yeah.
When you have somebody come over here and now they're getting free lunch, they're getting bus tickets to be bused back
bus
home.
Cards now.
And bus cards.
Yeah, we don't get bus. They get bus cards now.
Shut up.
Right.
Tickets. We used to see the tickets.
Hold on, I used to
They still have some. Like some
my
schools still
God.
get, some schools still get bus tickets because that technology. The girls be like, "Oh, you got bus tickets, and they still got some floating
That's
around.
good.
But now it's cause a lot of times when kids get bus tickets, they be like, "Oh, I lost them," or they selling their bus tickets, so now they can't get back to school and stuff. So now they give them a bus card for every month.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm selling my
makes
bus
sense.
card. What are you talking about?
Then how you gonna get here?
But yeah, with these
Like,
kids
can you
though,
take me to-
Right.
they at
She gonna cuss
school
you out.
and they're like scared because they're gonna go home and their parents not gonna be home.
Yeah.
So a lot of kids not coming to school. We was told we only allowed to go out of one door now because they don't want us to go out the doors and ICE come in through the doors.
They're not supposed to go to the schools though. They're not supposed to run down on schools.
Some school and took pictures and said that they seen them.
They're not supposed
Oh, wow.
in, I think it was in Chicago. They tried to come to schools and the teachers, admins, they was like, "You're not coming in here." You know you're not supposed to come to these schools. They're not supposed to run down on schools.
So now that's why they got every door locked, like basically locked down.
Oh my God.
I never thought about that.
That's so traumatizing.
That is.
It's scary. I hate that for them.
Yeah. And on top of all of that, you have all of these companies that have removed like their DEI programs and their initiatives. I feel like DEI wasn't particularly for us, Black women. It was for white women, I feel, because the majority of these corporations, they have nothing but white men who stand in leadership. But you're removing these programs and it's just a slap in the face to everyone. Like I recently got certified in diversity, equity, and inclusion. And it wasn't just teaching or instructing you how to be a woman in leadership. It kind of gave you like the
culturally awareness and diversity of all people.
Because when I went into the program, I'm only thinking of African American women. But then when I'm reading discussions from everybody else, I'm like, oh, so it's not just us.
Yeah.
Right.
And it has to do with organizational effectiveness too. The culture of the company. The culture of the company and how we operate, not just prude white men.
Because when I apply for a job, I go on the website and look at the leadership. Yeah. And if the whole leadership is all white men, I don't want to be there.
I don't want to be there. What's crazy, when I was looking for a job, and I wish we stumbled upon it, me and my other coworker, there was a company, and I was like, oh, this sounds like a good position. I went to the website. The whole office, they were doing like little mini interviews and just showing the office, all Jewish. All Jewish men. And the women, you could tell it was all Jewish. I said, this is crazy. And they don't care about no DEI. No. They hiring their people. They don't care. They do not care. And I was like, yep, nope, exit. I don't need no problems with that. Ain't no need of me submitting.
Work. Ain't no need when
they see that name, they can be like, nope. So yeah, it's sad. Like, I'm in school now as well for HR management, and that's what I wanted to do, DEI. And not just because of, Black women. I was thinking about the full scope. I'm like, because this is a real thing. Like, trying to move companies forward, just, being inclusive with everybody. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Now I'm gonna lean a whole nother way, because if they trying to get from it, like, I don't know how I'm gonna land with that. Right. I don't know how I'm gonna land. So it's just put a lot of things in perspective. Like, has it put anything in perspective for you? His administration and what they're trying to do when it comes to relationships and finances and how you should move forward? Do you think that's gonna affect?
Oh, for sure. Not only just financial, but looking into like the aviation, the way that it's going right now. Aviation called for an additional 300 employees. They laid off and fired some of the people, and this is the reason why there's so many plane crashes. They laid off and fired some of the controllers, which were, they didn't look like us. They were white men, which I think is crazy, because the air and travel is like the one thing that you should be protecting. Yeah, one is because it's keeping from other people flying in here from other countries. Bombs and doing all kinds of stuff.
You see them videos?
The drones,
they said they saw them orbs or something.
Yeah, the drones and everything, yeah.
Again?
I saw the video when the dude said he felt the vibrations and he lifted the plane window. You see the orange things hovering by the plane. Then that plane that was on fire. But they trying to say that these was their, like, a medical jet. It wasn't like a regular plane and stuff like that.
It makes me nervous. But what I love is that these other countries are not playing with him.
Yes,
they're not scared of him.
They're not scared of him.
They're like, you could try to bully us all you want. All these tariffs that you... we could go on and
on.
But people don't even understand the whole thing with the tariffs.
Right.
Right.
I said that everybody band together is stronger with numbers.
Right. Oh, Canada said, do what you want to do. Yeah, I will turn the lights out. Y'all ain't got no power. Turn it off.
I'll shut this whole shit off.
Turn it off. We'll be in the dark for a little bit, but we'll be all right. Turn them lights off.
No, but I was asking that question as far as like your future with building.
Turn them off. They turn them lights off. Our city gonna be in the uproar.
No, my question was in pertaining to like long term, right? Thinking like family, spouse, to get like, stop playing, get married. Y'all gonna need dual income. You're going to stop having kids.
We know that, right?
That is going to get worse.
But we know it because it took a turn during his first term.
Right.
And that's when we realized, like, okay, we really can't do this one income.
Buying a house, they was like, you might be renting for longer than you think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm renting. Like,
renting?
That is a mortgage.
Hello?
But they said, I was reading some articles. It was like, this is going to obviously, it's going to have an impact on everything.
And it's not just gonna be
having babies. Like how many? What? How many you pregnant again? You pregnant again? Why? Why are you pregnant again?
You see how much them eggs cost? I don't know the last time I bought eggs. So sorry for the household. Eggs cost too much. No.
When we were fasting, I bought all those vegetables, no dairy, no meat. I said this might be the lifestyle. I said this bill wasn't that bad.
You know what y'all need to do?
And it lasts.
Y'all need to, for real. Y'all need to
start planting.
It's perfect for that. Mm-hmm. I will pay for some groceries.
Yeah, we was talking about it. Me and my coworker, she's in Charlotte. She was like, "I'm gonna have to turn over this soil and plant me some grains." It's expensive. It's just it makes you think like just long term. Like, what is my dollar gonna be worth in 2 years? A penny.
Nothing.
Like it's just not.
You gotta save up as many of them and convert them to some other currency.
Would you move to another country?
You know,
I've never been out the country to even say that.
Yes, you.
Why is
Puerto Rico was in a part of the United States when I went.
I'm not opposed because Africa looking real. Yeah. No.
Party boy.
Khalif, do you know Atia? We went to high school with her.
Yeah, she was in Thailand.
She's in Thailand and she is like
living the life.
I love the fact that she is taking us along the ride. I feel like I'm there with her.
It's other places to live. Nice places.
Well, she bought some property.
It's other nice places to live. I'm just saying, keep that in mind, y'all. Keep it in mind.
I'm just scared.
I would be too, but hey, listen.
Yeah. One of my friends is her family about to looking to move out
of the country.
Other nice places to live. It really is.
I mean, I look at rich
but I'm thinking like we really only got
that's my show.
I've seen the new episode.
And I'm like,
we got 4 years.
You want to move to Joburg? You want to move?
No. We have 4 years to deal with
him.
But the after effect. You know how long it took us to get
here
pretty okay after he was out of office? Which,
right, but hopefully he'll get out of office soon. You saw the Simpsons say he get assassinated.
You stupid. Well,
they did.
And you know what they say.
They always
predict everything.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm just glad my good soror is somewhere with her feet kicked up. And I hope she's sipping a margarita. Like,
I hope you are being prepared. So you need to start right now.
Right. No,
she did all of that work within how many days?
It was a short amount, maybe
4
to 6 months.
Was it? No.
It was a short amount of time.
It wasn't.
People were saying that's why she
I'm
lost.
saying Kamala Harris, she didn't have, I think it was like, I want to say it was like 40 days or so.
Oh, maybe. Well, it was a short time.
From the time that Biden stepped down, that it was time for us to vote.
Oh.
Well, keep your cash, people. Keep your cash. Hold on to your cash.
It's a scary world we living in.
And keep those in prayer with the plane crashes. Because that one in Philly.
I was trying to get on the plane.
And one in Texas.
And one in Texas. It's just terrible.
Yeah. So. I was very nervous flying back home because that was
the next morning.
Yeah, that was nerve-wracking. To the same airline, the same small flight. I don't like the small planes, but it was the only plane that we could get, or only flight we could get. It was. I think everybody was holding their breath.
Yeah, I was texting you. I was like,
normally I'm asleep. I'm up. Like, we're gonna open up this rap thing. We're gonna slide by.
It just keep happening. It's my feet on solid ground for a while.
Yeah. Well, y'all, we thank y'all for rocking with us. We want to remind y'all one more time. Next Tuesday, February the 11th, come meet us at Signatures. It's our very first game night. We want to meet y'all in person. Some of y'all, we talk to y'all all the time on here, but we want to see y'all in person. Bring a friend.
Bring a friend.
Tell them to bring a friend.
Come ready to play spades.
And then they bring a friend and bring a friend.
Got a $25 entry for spades.
Not to get in. Not to get in signatures. It's free to get in signatures, but to be a part of the tournament is $25. Right. The spades tournament.
We have R&B bingo. We have some prizes. Jenga, Uno.
And you got us.
Most importantly, hello.
Who wouldn't want to be there?
It is Taco Tuesday.
And it's Taco Tuesday.
And we want to support our local bars. And shout out to Signatures because, they definitely came
through.
Drink specials for sure.
They definitely came through. So we hope to see y'all next Tuesday. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. We thank y'all.
Bye.
See ya.